What's up everyone, thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk for a Minute. In today's video we'll be taking a look at a few theories or spoilers related to the new Scream 22 film that could possibly change everything that we thought we knew about Scream. As you probably know, the Scream franchise has always based its villains, mass killers, on two Ghostface, working together in an attempt to take out the antagonist. Scream 1, the first film in the franchise, Billy Loomis played by Skeet Ulrich and Stu Macher played by Matthew Lillard set the foundation of the Ghostface mass killers, giving them the title OG for Ghostface. The follow-up film Scream 2 presented Mrs. Loomis and Mickey Ulrich as the Ghostface mass killers. With a fairly decent performance, it was pleasing for the crowd and the audience. Scream 3 revealed Roman Bridger, Sidney's long-lost stepbrother, Maureen Prescott's abandoned child, as the mass killer. Now, for the first time, Scream had left us with only one Ghostface killer, which was very odd. Following the third film in the trilogy, Scream 4 introduced Ammar Roberts, played by Jill Roberts, Sidney's alleged sister, and Charlie Walker, played by Roy Culkin, as the mass killers. After 4 films being released, the franchise has definitely stuck with this traditional pattern when it comes to the mass killer. However, for the first time, something huge could occur, something that no one is talking about. For the first time in the franchise history, we could see 2 female mass killers. Yep, that's right, your ears didn't deceive you. 2 female Ghostface killers for the first time. If I had to make a pick, my first choice would be Jenna Ortega. From all the trending gossip and Scream leaks, no one would figure very innocent Jenna Ortega to be Ghostface, but we might just be surprised. There are 2 more candidates that would be my second and third choices for the Ghostface killers, which would be Melissa Barrera and Marley Shelton as Deputy Judy Hicks. We'll come back to Marley Shelton in just a few minutes. Now, I know many of you may be in disbelief or even annoyed by the simple idea of Scream 5 revealing 2 female mass killers, which brings me to the second theory. Scream 5, for the first time in the franchise trilogy's history, we will be introduced to 3 Ghostface killers for the first time ever, in addition to having heavy ties and a link or connection to the first installment in the trilogy. There will be 2 female Ghostface killers and 1 male Ghostface killer. The next idea is by far the biggest and most unexpected thing that could even change the way we think of Scream. Deputy Dewey, played by David Arquette, turns out to be Ghostface. No. Yes, I said it. The fan favorite Deputy Dewey ends up being a villain. Not only is he revealed as a Ghostface, also discovering him having a connection to every mass killer in the trilogy. We come to find out that Dewey was the ringleader all along, and discovering that he killed his own sister. Yep, his own sister. The final theory could possibly be a hint or clue to the second idea I mentioned earlier in regards to 3 mass killers, also proving that there were 3 mass killers in the first installment. Which leads me back to the second theory again, in regards to Deputy Judy Hicks as one of the Ghostface mass killers possibly. It would sure make a whole lot of sense, wouldn't it? Now, to wrap things up, if all these things were to take place, I strongly believe the final outcome would be Dewey kills Sidney, and then Gale kills Dewey, ending the saga of the final 3 OG cast members, which I see being a perfect ending to a kick-ass trilogy and indeed an unforgivable sin. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to drop a like and comment below and subscribe to the channel to show your support.